Craft and remove that. Wow, that's expensive. Wow, it's expensive to remove gems. Alright, we're gonna combine that and that. And also combine that. Alright, so now we have those two on the armor, and I guess those two on the jewelry. Okay, I think that's pretty much what we want to do. So let's give that crafting experience like an 8 out of 10. It's like an upgrade all the way, right?
This stone is vibrating. I can barely hold it. Their voices, they're screaming in my head.
Is Leah strong enough for this task? She must be. Clearly the stone wasn't built to contain 6 demon lords indefinitely. Only Leah's will holds it together. Take courage, Leah. Asmodan's time grows short.
I think we've heard that before.
Adria tells me that our friend has beaten back Asmodan's armies, and the keep is safe now. I almost can't believe it. The essences within the soul stone grow angrier, fiercer. They are fighting against me every moment now, and their darkness creeps around the edges of my mind. I must remain strong.
I think that was meant to be after we killed this particular boss, because we haven't actually secured the keep just yet. So we need to come down here and fight this guy.
We are not alone in here.
I know.
The one who killed Lord Belial. I will savor, tearing the flesh from your bones.
Cool story, fat man. Time to get earthquaked. So this guy releases toxic clouds that does continuous damage to you, which is bad. But hopefully we can survive it without too much problem. It appears we are not surviving it without problem, because our health is kind of going down. I think we're relying a little bit on the healing per fury spent thing.
I can't.
Oh no, we're doing okay. Like we're barely healing enough to be able to stand here and just tank him. Let me drop another earthquake. Like we're almost not making it. But that's just fine because we're not dying. Not sure if I should leap into him. Interesting. So he's just a melee boss, like doesn't do anything except stand there and punch you. The clouds are really dangerous if you can't tank the damage. You really have to run around a lot to avoid the poison if you can't tank it the way I am right now. I'm not sure how to feel about this.
Not ready yet.
Like it's not difficult or complicated or anything. Do I have all my runes up
Impossible.
on my attacks? Alright, and then we're gonna grind them down. Come on, almost done. Almost done. Almost done. And done. I guess that's like a 7 out of 10. It's not that great. Like, was mostly just standing there and killing him.
Ghom is the largest of Asmodan's sin lieutenants, and he possesses no less than 4 mouths. Though his voracious appetite is certainly his greatest weapon, his bile and, well, other noxious excretions are equally lethal. When last seen in battle, the Lord of Gluttony swallowed half a dozen angels whole, spears and all.
Swallowed half a dozen angels whole, spears and all, right. Let me just get that.
I can't use that.
The prisoners are panicking now. Oh, they must have noticed that fresh meat only comes after one of their number is dragged away, screaming. This will not hold. Slaughter the ones who starve themselves and feed them to their hungry friends. When those ones are fully stuffed, I will be ready to die.
Interesting. Well, he likes to eat people.
They say that Asmodan is the greatest battle commander in all the burning hells.
His minions fall like twigs in the wind.
Empty victory over a useless tool. You have only delayed your inevitable destruction. Your walls have grown no stronger. Our assault continues unabated. The stone will still be mine.
Cool story, bro. Alright, what can we do here? I think we just have to dump that stuff. And then talk to the sorceress. And other people. Inventory and skills, let me just give her that. Oh, not much better, interesting. It's actually not much better. She needs a better staff. That's what she needs.
What are you doing with all of these riches you find?
Living a life of depravity and overindulgence, naturally.
In this place, I doubt it.
Fine. Perhaps I've found that my treasure is put to better use elsewhere.
You're sending it away? You?
We all have debts to pay, friend.
Right. Let's trash more things. Can I try the helm one more time? I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Oh, it was a good idea, good. I mean, it's not much of an upgrade, look at that. It's only 0.7, 0.2, 2.4. But you know, better than nothing. Better than nothing. And I look less silly. I have horns now. I think horns are a little bit less silly than the tower helm. What do they look like? Never mind, that's quite silly. Alright.
Terrifying noises were coming from the armory, so Tyrael went to investigate. He said if you were to return, I should send you there.
Terrifying voices in the armory.
Oh dear. That's a very resolute expression you're wearing. You may as well say what you're thinking.
The god, Volkathos, walked among my people, defending the sacred mountain from our enemies. If you are a god, you should follow his example.
Well, who says I'm not? I hunt for a jewel that would devour the world if it could.
So would you. I have seen you attack a roast pig like a wounded berserker.
I thought someone was going to ask me to share it.
Alright, let's go downstairs. Terrible noises were coming from downstairs.
Time has flown by since I joined you in New Tristram. Look at us now. Who would have ever guessed we'd be here? And now, every passing hour brings us closer to our goal. But do we have a chance?
We will live as victors, or die trying.
Alright, well that's straightforward for Barbara. Not complicated.
I am losing control!
A bunch of guys just died. Oh hey. Let me just do that. A lot of people just died. Wow. Hey, that sucked for those guys. That really sucked for those guys.
I thought I was going to die when I saw the demon's rage escape from the Soulstone. Tyrael and my friend fought them, but I couldn't help. It was like I was watching them through a haze. What is the Soulstone doing to me? Asmodan must die soon. Then I will be myself again.
Then you will be yourself again. Hopefully, Leah. Hopefully you will be yourself again.
The Soulstone seems stable now.
The demon's rage has been subdued.
Yes, but for how long? Our time grows short. We must take this fight to Asmodan.
He is marshalling his forces from within Ariat Crater. I will cross the battlefield and bring an end to his madness.
Yes.
What will you do when this is over? This war will never end for me. Even if we defeat all evil forever, I will carry the scars of this nightmare till the end of my days. And what of your daughter? Is there no hope for her? I wish Leah could have the life I never had. But in truth, I fear she'll be damned as well. Don't underestimate her. She is strong. Nevertheless, I will hold hope for both of you.
You fear she'll be damned as well.
Can you feel the keep shuddering? Asmodan's siege weapons. Saving these walls will have meant nothing if they're reduced to rubble.
I will go to the battlefield and destroy the Ballisti myself.
At last!
Alright, we're gonna destroy the Ballisti ourselves.
Tell me more of the eternal conflict.
Since time immemorial, the forces of heaven and hell fought for control of the sacred World Stone, until the day it was stolen by renegades and used to forge your world. Since then, the forces of hell became more interested in corrupting mankind than in facing us on the field of battle.
They sought to use us as weapons.
They knew that mankind would tip the balance of power forever, and very clearly, you have.
I'm thinking I don't want this, because we rely on the seismic slam so much that we're never near maximum fury. Unless we find a skill that, see, this cost fury, cost fury, cost fury, cost fury, like all this stuff costs fury, and these are the things that we rely on for damage. So this is actually not useful most of the time. So let me just switch this to Ruthless. Just because we're not really able to maybe we should do that. 8% attack speed. No, this is still 40% of 30%, which is like, what is that? 12? No, not 12. 13, 14. So it's still better. But yeah, we're not at max fury all that often. Furious charge. Store up to 2 charges of Furious charge. That's not useful. This is much more useful. So Stylistic Stagger? Is Stagger still the best one to use? This reduces fury by reduces the cost by like 25%. This increases. Okay, this is still better. You can still slam more. Gain maximum life. Choose enemies. No, okay, we still want the Gathering Storm. Okay, that's still good. Leap. We want Death from above, really, for the leap, but we don't have it yet. For another 4 levels. What is this? Earthquake Cave-in. All enemies within 24 yards are pulled in towards you. More damage within 24 yards are pulled in towards you. No, I'm gonna keep this because we use it on bosses. We use it on bosses, and it's not like we don't use it on crowds of enemies. We use the Furious Charge on crowds of enemies, so we don't need to pull a lot of enemies in. We just need to, you know, have the boss sit next to us while we use the earthquake. So we don't need to pull in.
There is someone out there who would benefit from our aid right now.
Battle Rage, increased bonus. Alright. Alright, everything still is fine, except we change that, because we're not at max fury when we're fighting people.
I would hear more of the creation of our world.
To escape the eternal conflict, a group of renegade angels and demons came together and created a hidden paradise for themselves. They called this world Sanctuary. Eventually, they commingled. They gave birth to mankind. That is why you have both good and evil within you, and the power of both realms as your birthright. The power of your Nephilim ancestors was so terrifying to their parents that they tuned the World Stone to weaken. They knew they had loosed something unimaginable upon creation.
These are interesting stories. I feel like the dialogue here is like a 7 out of 10 interesting stories.
I remember standing before the Prophet, my life hung by a thread, but he healed me and my sisters.
The Prophet was a priest?
No, not precisely. I do not know what his true nature was, only that he possessed great power. He said we had done well to slay the demons. He was very kind. When we had recovered, he offered to train us further.
You agreed?
Yes, I owe him my life. Slaying the lords of hell would please him. It is the least I can do.
This guy is sleeping on the table, while these guys are eating at the table. That guy is kind of rude. Alright, so we are going to across the battlefield and destroy ballistae, or talk to people. Let's talk to people.
The men look to you to lead them. When they see you laying waste to the demon hordes, they are heartened. As you go, so does this battle. Always remember that.
Alright.
You're going out there?
I must. Asmodan waits.
Make sure you bundle up, huh? You should probably wear an extra layer or two. You can never be warm enough, I always say.
You've barely changed since the desert.
Oh, well, it's quite simple. I just tuck a few fire opals in my pockets and under my shirts, and I never get cold. As good as a pair of long underwear.
That's, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Putting fire opals in your underwear. Hey guys, look at all these dead guys. The Ariad Gate.
Bastion's keep has been saved. Enough fighting within walls. I will now take the fight to Asmodan's war machines upon the open fields.
Yes. Alright, let's go out there and smash things. Hi guys. Where are the monsters? Hey, you, where are the monsters?
It's the hero of Chaldeum. We may have a chance now.
I have a chance. You probably will die if you stand here for too long.
It feels good to be on the
Hey guys!
Thank the gods you're here. You've got to destroy those ballistae. They're raining hell down upon us. We can't last much longer.
So there's still like these side dungeons, and they're pretty big dungeons. I don't know if I want to go through all these dungeons because they're kind of big and long. Whether I should come through these things or just go for the main objectives. Maybe I should just do the interesting ones? I don't know. Hi guys. Ooh, hey, I'm dying. Let me just charge through. And then slam away. Alright, well that was
I wonder why Lyndon remains with us. I thought he would have weaseled away by now.
Perhaps there is still some profit left to be gained in our quest.
that was kinda dangerous, but we were okay. I think we're fairly comfortable now in Torment 1. It's not easy. I'm not gonna change it to Torment 2. Because the mini-bosses still are fully capable of killing us. And the goblins are also capable of escaping. So this is probably the right difficulty for us at this time. What is happening? More demonic tremor. Like, you know, demons like that, fairly tough. This dungeon's kinda empty though, isn't it? Where are all the enemies? Uh, 390.6. Nope. Nope. How do you... Why? I can't tell which one's better than... Which one's better, which one's worse. I should give that crossbow to Lyndon. There's really no need to upgrade this stuff. Like the Enchantress and the Scoundrel, since we're not using them. We don't really... Oh. Ah, hi. Let me just drop an earthquake there and then start pounding away at the goblin. Yeah, don't run, goblin. No, don't run, don't run, come back. Maybe the chill on the cleave helps slow the goblin a little bit as it tries to run away. Now come back, come back, come back, come back.
I won't do that.
You can't get away, you can't get away, no, come back. There you go. 10 out of 10 goblin. Actually this is kinda dangerous. Kill those guys, kill this thing. So the chill, like the chill effect on this, actually slows down enemies as well. So that helps us a little bit against the goblin, because it doesn't... Like, we can slow it down a little bit as it tries to run away. Boulder Sink. 504. One-handed. Amazing. Oh, this is better. Good. Let me just put that on. That is not quite as good. Because we're wearing a legendary, right? This is slightly less healing, but significantly more toughness. Let me just put that on. It's actually better. I'm kind of interested in what the armor looks like, not what it does. Is that exactly the same? It's exactly the same but a different color. I don't understand how barbarians do armor. Like, we went from metal plates back down to leather. And not even full leather, it's just leather on your boobs. And then your abs are open. I don't understand how barbarians design their armor. Like, weren't we wearing full plate armor back in level 20 something?
The tormented stingers may resemble giant scorpions, but in truth, they are molded from the bodies of human sacrifices. The demons twist their victims into the stingers' distinctive forms by slicing open their chests and viciously mutilating their legs. Maddened by pain, these creatures can poison their prey with a single strike.
That is terrifying. 8 out of 10 terrifying description of demons. Oh hey guys. Oh crap, they're fire chains. Let me not get between them. They have a lot of health. Oh, they have health link, I see. So the health link means that they share their health. Fortunately, they're stuck and they can't fire chain me efficiently. I don't want to charge in there because then I'll just stand in the middle of the fire chains. At the same time, I want to do more damage to them. Ooh, no you don't. No you don't. So they just stay on one side and then slam away. Alright, there's 1 and there's 2. Now I can charge 3. Great! 8 out of 10! Mini boss, I mean... I was being clever. Maybe it doesn't look like it, but I mean... You know, we deliberately didn't charge in, so we don't get trapped in the poison and fire linked at the same time, right?
These soldiers are very young. Do you think any of them have even seen a real battle before this?
When the war drums sound, all must heed their call.
Yes. Eternity Bane. Let me just swap that over. No. What is that? Enchantress Focus. Alright, let's continue. Hello. Two-handed mighty weapon. It's a massive axe. Frenzy now stacks up to 10 times. Frenzy. Oh crap. Too bad. Like, increases Hammer of Ancients damage by 13%. That's not very good. And then Frenzy stacks up to 10 times. I don't use Frenzy. Should I use Frenzy now? I don't know, should I use Frenzy?